So first of all, what's your name? What's your job title? Where are you based? And which project are you on?
I'm Taylor Ryan and I'm a site engineer on the Thames Tideway project based in London.
In one sentence, what is the project you're working on about?
The Thames Tideway project is upgrading the current sewer system that was built by Bazalgette in the 1800s. The project aims to clean up the Thames by intercepting and diverting the sewage all the way from Acton to Beckton, where the sewage will be treated before being discharged into the River Thames.
So, what activities do you get involved in your area of work?
My main activities are focused around health and safety. This involves writing documents such as risk assessments and method statements, carrying out safety inspections and briefing operatives on procedures and methods for work. The second aspect of my role is quality focused. This involves setting out elements such as concrete walls and base slabs, producing the relevant check sheets for sections of work, and checking that the work has been constructed against the approved drawings. Another aspect is focused on the program and commercial side. This requires me to report on progress in a daily shift report, which then gets sent to the client and other members of the team.
What's the most interesting part of the project for you?
The most interesting part for me is working underground, as before I joined the industry, I assumed that a lot of construction work took place on the surface, especially in London, because you see loads of residential buildings constantly going up. However, since joining, I realised that a lot of construction for infrastructure is done by excavating down and then constructing from the bottom up. Another interesting part of the role for me is being able to get involved with STEM outreach projects. This involves me going into schools and speaking about my experience as an apprentice and my experience as a female in the industry in a bid to encourage young people to join the industry, whether it be for work experience, a summer placement, or in order to take up an apprenticeship role.
So, how does the project shape daily lives by either connecting communities, social impact, and safer commutes?
So Tideway as a project has quite strong relationships with the local community. We've been involved with numerous outreach projects, such as cleaning up and fixing fences in a local garden, which meant that the local residents could then enjoy it and take advantage of it, particularly in the summer. There is also a regular occurrence of members of the project cleaning up litter alongside the River Thames to make it a nice environment for people to enjoy the water sports that takes place there.
Where's the most interesting place your job at Balfour Beatty has taken you?
So Balfour Beatty has taken me to Buckingham Palace twice. The first time was to attend a Women in Business event on behalf of the company, and the second time was to collect my Duke of Edinburgh Gold Award, which I actually did complete through Balfour Beatty Apprenticeship Scheme as well.
What advice would you give anyone thinking of applying to Balfour Beatty's graduate and apprenticeship programs?
I would tell them to be confident in themselves and their abilities, but also never be afraid to ask questions, even if it is just to clarify your understanding, as it's better to ask a question rather than going out on site and doing something wrong and potentially impacting the finished quality or potentially injuring operatives out on site by not following the correct procedure. In addition to this, Balfour Beatty offer many opportunities which you can take advantage of as part of the scheme. One of them being completing your Duke of Edinburgh Gold Award, the second being the Apprentice Challenge, and the third being the Balfour Beatty Women Empowerment Programme.